Post-game with head coach Rick Cabrera and guard Love Bettis following a season-opening win against Dallas Christian. Coach, if you just want to start with an opening statement, and we'll get some questions.
First and foremost, I appreciate the fans and students that came out today. We had a nice crowd, and I'm looking forward to having many more fans at our events, and I definitely appreciate it. But from a basketball standpoint, these are kind of games where you just want to get better. As a coach, I'm a little hard on myself and the guys. I didn't like us too much defensively, especially in the second half, and I think we gave up maybe double-digit offensive rebounds, and these guys know that long jump shots are gonna bring long rebounds. So, but we'll get better. It only gets harder from here on out, but we'll take it. I'm not complaining too much. We want to know, and we'll keep moving forward.
You mentioned you didn't like yourself defensively. I thought there was a point in time in that first half, though, when you did open up the game, that some of the defense did lead to offense, which is what you want.
Yeah, no, it did, and like I've learned, like as I get older, is to not get too emotional until you watch film. Now, at the start of the second half, that first unit was not very good defensively. Now that, I don't need to watch film to see that. But we got to get better. It doesn't matter the opponent that we play, because we can't do that, like against Texas Tech and Oklahoma or in conference at all. But it's going to be fixed. It's my job to fix it, and it's going to be fixed.
Offensively, though, some execution started flowing in, kind of that feeling out process for the first 6 or 7 minutes, and then it looked like the big run there. I mean, some good three-point shooting, but also open shots based off the execution.
Yeah, we have skilled players. You run a couple plays to put them in position to score the basketball, and that's what they did. We shot the ball well tonight. I think we had maybe 9 or 10 threes or something like that. But we did a good job of executing, and one thing we do a really good job of is, as a team, is sharing the ball. We got a lot of selfless individuals, and the guys that can score are going to do that, like this young man himself. But we got other guys that are really selfless and like to share the basketball.
Love, for you, first game back, you missed a lot of last year. I know we talked about it before the game. You were just excited to get out there. How would you assess this first game at Northwestern State for yourself?
The first game was good. Like you said, you can't take no opponent lightly. So we was out there definitely trying to get better. And for me personally, I felt good out there. I felt like I took some threes for granted. Got to make sure I stay locked, knock them down. But I felt like it was a good game. Defensively, I felt like a couple errors I had, but that's nothing I can just fix in the film room.
For either of you, I mean, just the fact that this is still a new team. Yes, you've been together since June, but first time playing, really under the lights. You had a couple of scrimmages, but and coach, kind of the same thing. It's going to take a little time to gel, but first steps first.
Yeah, man. One thing I like about this group, man, they like each other, and it's visible from my end, and like they want to see each other have success, and that's why we have summer workouts, so they can get to know each other and bond with each other in June and July, and in August. So when November comes, there's no shock. So I think we're kind of ahead of the game in that aspect, of getting to know each other. But now when the nerves hit and it's game time and when it really counts, we'll see where it is. But so far, we did a good job tonight.
Addison Patterson had his moments where he looked exactly like the guy you talked about. I mean, he's coming back from a long layoff as well, so good to see him do pretty much what you thought he was going to do, very unselfish, but there were times where you could see, when needed to stop or some momentum to swing back your way, he took over.
Yeah, no, talent is not an issue for Addison. He's like a multi-dimensional player. He loves to hit open guys. He knows when it's time for him to score. I know when it's time for him to score. I got to get him a little bit better on the defensive end, on being locked in and being disciplined. But we'll get him there. He's very coachable. He's very fun to play with. So we'll get him there after his long layoff and see how he is this coming Friday.
Love kind of with you. I mean, with he and you, you're both kind of in the same realm of guys coming back. Do you guys talk about that, or what was it a shared enthusiasm to get back out there tonight?
Yeah, definitely. Just like getting in the lab, nighttime, us getting shots up, just being ready to come out here and play. It's fun playing with Addison. We both, have that enthusiasm. We both love the game, so we go out there and play hard.
Coach touched on it, but for you, I mean, when you look back without seeing the film, I mean, was there some things you saw out there where you could improve, not just from yourself, but from a team perspective?
From this past game, like we just played, for sure. Just coverages, pressing the ball is not an issue for me. It's just making sure I'm in the right position in the right time.
Guys, thanks for your time.
Yes, sir.
Appreciate it.